Hey, Asemo.
Hey, Mira, not then I won't quote her. Now, Casacasa say ye.
If you're free one as I can hoop you more, or say, dear, and I can, or the Apoma, yes.
Hey, I dang. Nancy Mira was so yet then dodo. My catcher will say, what for your city estates for Ayrton and Sassy, and it will air for 4.
If you are saying catch it,
and catch me, Rama, young Cotobinacasa, Yankasa, yet ye fear almost as so dear. Langa the same any assassin, Mammy say, dear, any who.
Not once I know him for another was saying.
Almost as no almost castle, Ashalaja, Nana wants for 4, every 6,000 Ghana cities, adequacy 9,000 Ghana cities. Nadia yet the crowd woman say, Obey me at Jessica and fat Nadia can watch you at Yana Kakranka.
Hey, any as the pow.
She and sign your wife. And Nipa Edriasa baby kind aquatons as ye be or beer ebenya cement bag bakumaku enum say pa.
If you can't answer.
Shemi Ratobo be brave or honum, name my friend Mansana Yako.
And if I want number, mammy.
You, on my number 0541 9406 84 0240 1460 92 0247 75 4244 0244 8222 66 and our faith 0543 35 34 74. What for Yena City Estate and Sasa Masu Biara anymore.
A few other now to a wireable sense. I wouldn't say aka 5 days now engagement in Adruso.
ABB, tell me I'm engagement dress command, Anna, yes, so I are.
Hey, sir, and Yakamакuma etu yemwe. Esan say aseda fashion aba womo ebetimi ahwe aboaw na womo apam engagement dress ne enso e de amount.
Na womo enso ene he for.
Waseda fashion for enso eye dwumakuo bi a eba ne ntade pampa womo akwadare mu ye papa ombetimi ahwe aboaw apam ntade ne so e de amount kama pa. 5 days no ombetimi ahwe awie bibia enso e de amount. Womo epempam ntade bi etese captain, womo epam Kabani Street Nika any top wedding gown any a memman tade ne a man tade nyina en kwadantade so womo epimpam bi enso ewo ho
na womo akira kwan ewo he
womo ewo anya school junction womo GN bank no achi ho womo ni Destiny Radio ene di enhwe animu fra womo ewo ahomai so 0243 539518 0243 539518 aseda fashion ana
obema usu adana ose
Kofi na he na wiawia wo kwa ho mfifre nkrata abobo obuse hwe ebi kra na fifri go so mugye
afia bibi asori program aye hu posters a mekwa akwa print enu na makwa print won kwanchen ba bi a eni kra nya fem
ma menhwe na die na ngonguna ye ntroye kra mpo wuhu wo so wodua bo adai wo di Grace Money Advertising kana
omo so na hefo
obi ni mu a wo bi kire Grace Money Advertising omo ye car branding billboards t-shirt printing 3D signage LED digital printing pure art and nyoma bebre and eka ho wo mo ye me se wo mo bo so de eda fom say fofofo
eni afia wo ya ye nipa bon nipa o chiromo chira kwan
kofia hawo ho enkachi ubetimi ehu wo mo ewo awoshi ablekuma anya school junction omo ene GN bank no na edi animuhwe ubetimi afre wo mo so ewa homai so eye 0244743694 afi 0275409215 email eye greatsimony afi gmail address no enso eye simonbindanti@gmail.com
ene ma duru ho dada
Kofi Manai Moto Great Money Advertising Sementia
Original Koyo Enterprise Oyan Krankre Ejumekuo Muweni swade hunu se mo pese mo ye nsu edwuma yi bi ene me kamfo Original Koyo Enterprise ena amaw Original Koyo Enterprise etu borehole yesisi borehole yesanso blow boreholes ni mu edemaw wetu borehole no ama emunsuo nyina ye nchini nsuo ema ohwe ho ye wefidie bi a ye frɛ no reverse osmosis machine ye de beyi enchini ni nyina efiri nsuo ni mu ama na ye kroje ede amaw ye ton pure water machines water filters ye wo borehole pump pumping machine, surface pumping machine, pure water and water system accessories in Nanso. You will be your engineers on my quadri on Sweden. Beba ababe fixing machine nama be bibiada wubia. Sebano boreholes a papadia. Original Koyo Enterprise. Your last stop.
Don't touch that dial. You are listening to Destiny Radio. I love this station.
My caviar is my destiny, oh Lord. Show me your way. My caviar is my destiny, oh Lord. Show me your way. Destiny, what I do? Baba Spirit must come for one time. Panya, Manjay Radio Company.
Welcome to Destiny News Night on Destiny Radio. We're streaming live on www.destinyradioonline.com, on our affiliate stations, Zinami Radio in the USA and Gospel Radio in the UK. You can follow us on our social media handles. YouTube is Destiny Television, on Facebook, Destiny TV and Radio. Twitter is Destiny Radio GH, and on Instagram, Destiny Radio GH1 for more news updates. Destiny News Night is brought to you by Wisserin Hotel Bar and Restaurant, Launch Catering Services, Boafoya Narrow City Estate, and Aseda Fashion. My name is Dorcas Mensah. In the headlines, NPP opens nominations for regional executive elections. Also, collapse building kills two children after torrential rains. Family of suspect who died in police custody petitions IGP to bring perpetrators to book. Covered up in business news, fuel prices to rise again. Institute for Energy Security revealed. And on the international front, President Paul Kagame prepares Rwanda ruling party for 2024 elections. These and many more stories will be coming your way in tonight's news bulletin. Stay tuned. You live on Destiny News Night on Destiny Radio. To our first story for tonight. The New Patriotic Party has opened nominations for aspirants interested in contesting for the various regional executive positions. Aspirants are to pick up their forms from various regional offices from May 15th to May 17th. The vetting of aspirants will begin on May 18th to May 20th, while the hearing of appeals by the National Appeals Committee is scheduled from May 22nd to 23rd, and the conduct of elections from May 27th to 29th, 2022. Meanwhile, disqualified or aggrieved aspirants have been advised to seek redress by petitioning the National Appeals Committee.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
The Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Bernard Entry Buesiako, find it difficult when asked about why the party lost the Fomina seat to an independent candidate. In an interview, he indicated that it was a mistake for anyone to insist that Mr. Esiama Amwaku's victory had nothing to do with his affiliation to DNPP.
Bakani mu hɔ no baabi a ɔmoyɛ ɔmo nkyene ne adeɛ no gomua yɛnya no nti no yɛkɔhu no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo twitwa akwala no ɛwɔ 4 years yɛfrɛ no Koku Adom ɔno ɔmo twitwa ne tɔn no yɛyi ne ma lips no ɔmo atwa n'aso atutu n'ani ate enwi no atwerɛ ne ti ho atwitwa ne nsa no ho.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
He also refuted claims that he has failed as a leader.
This is the first time. 2016 I buy here. What you say? May 10 regions. 10 regions no. Your results are Ashanti Yaya no. It was 6 regions.
But from the now, he say
science and
okay.
I want to be in Kwadia.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Uncle for the Japadia. Just how children.
To say we say Ashanti region. What did you?
And that was the voice of Bernard Entry Buesiako, Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. Moving on to other story, policy analyst and co-chair of Ghana Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative, Dr. Steve Manteo, says all government is doing is trying to avoid scrutiny on mineral revenue management. According to him, in 2016, the government promised in the NPP manifesto a very comprehensive framework for managing mineral revenues in the country.
That all government is doing with the Japan is trying to avoid scrutiny in terms of how they manage our mineral revenues in this country. Because in 2016, they promised us in the MPP manifesto a very comprehensive framework for managing mineral revenues, similar to the Petroleum Revenue Management Act, which has been hailed globally as one of the best, in fact, the best in Africa. So we're expecting a Mineral Revenue Management Act. And what did we get? A MIF, which actually has built into it a mechanism to shortchange this country. Now, if the government indeed has nothing to hide, they would have voluntarily, first they would have engaged the CSOs, following the president's direction, and they would have also disclosed the outcome of the consultations and the revised documents.
Dr. Steve Manteo further stated,
they are unable to do because they know nothing substantial has changed. And so, well, the option we have as CSOs, as citizens, is to raise the concerns and hope that all Ghanaians will actually be part of this resistance of this scheme to shortchange Ghana.
And that was policy analyst and co-chair of Ghana Extractive Industry Transparency Initiative, Dr. Steve Manteo. Now moving on to the Ashanti region, 2 children aged 12 and 14 have died, while 5 others were also injured at Bepuasi in the Seche South district of the Ashanti region when their house collapsed after a rainstorm on Friday night. One died instantly, while the other was confirmed dead after being referred to the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. 3 of the injured persons have been discharged from the hospital, while the other 2 are still on admission.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Some stories in the Greater Accra region. Some peoples of the Sakumono TWMA Primary and Junior High School in the Tema West municipality have called on authorities to provide security to protect the school's property. Speaking with some of the peoples of the school, this is what they had to say.
What's it? I'm fun in your school. You have school now. You can't go to school. Mama, you are your money. You are suffer. You hear and boy, it's your buying boy. Government keep the school.
Keep tuned to Destiny Radio. Senior school now. Akayaka, you better I Nemana was in a bed in a cabin for Amaya. Instructor, it's me, appreciation, like a trump for in Colani beyond Mamudia, I'm only baby on better now. So say, no, you are listening for us.
Oversee school dying for a mine. I'm a page for my intimate grants now. Your pencil, Umbenya books, any story books are betting Jason idea.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
And that was the voice of some peoples of the Sakumon TWA Primary NJHS. You're still live on Destiny News 9 on Destiny Radio. For more news updates, you can log on to our website, www.destinyradio, for more news updates. We also stream it live on our Facebook handle, Destiny TV and Radio. You can send in your comments on our Facebook handle, or you can also follow us on all our social media handles for more news updates. Now moving on to other stories. Residents of Gosuas urge opinion leaders to desist from interfering in the case of the little girl whose hands was dipped in the boiling water by her teacher. According to them, all they want is justice.
You
are listening to Destiny Radio.
Yebo enyede enjoso nti eye won ya yede ma empanyfo kra na omuguru da case nim no say even say eye police say eye asori say yesra wo mo case no ye nidi akiri nti ye pese sa case no omudo omuho ebewuru case nim amaye.
You just listen to the voice of some residents from Goso. Now away to Tibono is region. The family of a 28-year-old trader, Albert Akwesi Donko, alleged to have suffered police brutality leading to his death, says they will not rest until they find justice for their relative. According to the family spokesperson and an uncle, Reverend Matthias Sarkodie, said they have written to the IGP and the president to ensure that justice is served to their family.
As a family, we have taken the matter up to Accra, to the High Court, for us to get justice for Albert. And we have written to the IGP, we have written to the Interior Ministry, then the President. So we think the judiciary plus the executive would come together to give justice to Albert.
Is it true?
The vehicle they brought over here was not a registered vehicle, and it wasn't an official vehicle of the police. The mother was even about to join them, and they took the vehicle away. Kwesi was not part of the armed robbers, so they had nothing to say, rather to inform us to be moving up and down, at least to steal time in order to have another case to present to the regional commander. We want to seek justice for Albert, and we want to use Albert's incident to put a halt to some of
of attempting to conceal the truth.
That they have touched a wrong person. So as a family, we want to seek justice for Albert and get these issues halted in the country in order to live peacefully. We don't know the next person they are targeting, so we have to use this one as an opportunity to redress the issue.
The people of Nkranza
are listening to Destiny Radio.
Reverend Matthias Sarko, the family spokesperson and uncle to the deceased Albert Akwesi Donko. Meanwhile, there is tension in Nkranza South in the Bono region pertaining to the death of Albert.
Nkranza are very traumatized, mostly the youth. If you just look around, you can feel it. Currently, I am feeling it. I feel like it's Albert today, but tomorrow, who is next?
You are
it could be
listening
me.
to Destiny
This
Radio.
is not a Nkranza issue. This is a national issue. Please, men that we are paying with our taxes, those who are in uniform to protect us are now the people that are turning back to harm us. The youth are angry, but we are calming things down. If not, they will have been violent, there will have been chaos, but we don't want a situation or a scenario that we will lose another life. We don't want to lose any life. Albert is the only one that is going to die out of this, and it should be the end.
The youth have resolved to petition the Inspector General of Police, the President, and the Nkranza South Traditional Council and embark on a peaceful march to express their displeasure against the actions of the police in the area.
Be the end. The streets we will hit. We just want justice. We have to display our displeasure. Tomorrow, being Tuesday, the youth want to just display with placards. It's just a peaceful one. It's a march. And we will present a petition to the IGP, and that petition will be presented to the police. The same way we will petition the president through our MCE. The same way we will petition our Nananom, talking about the Traditional Council and the Queen Mother.
Radio.
And that was the voice of a youth in the Nkranza South in the Bono region pertaining to the death of Albert. More stories will come in your way after the commercial break. Stay tuned.
Original Koyo Enterprise. Oya Nkwankre. Ejumekuo. Mowe ni swadi hunu se mo pese mo ye nsu ejuma ibi. Eni American for Original Koyo Enterprise and amount. Original Koyo Enterprise etu borehole. Yesisi borehole. Yesansu blow boreholes ni mu at the mount. Wetu borehole no ama emunsuo nyina ye nchini nsuo. Ema ohwe ho. Ye we fidie bi a ye friend reverse osmosis machine. Ye de be yi enchini ni nyina efiri nsuo ni mu. Ama na ye krogen at the amount. Ye ton pure water machines, water filters. Ye wo borehole pumping machine, surface pumping machine, pure water and water system accessories in Nanso. Ye will be ye will engineers or more quadri on stage mu, aba be fixing machine nama, be biada would ya. Sebano boreholes a papadia, Original Koyo Enterprise, and your last stop.
Do you want to build a house in Ghana? Or are you now building one? If the answer is yes, then Kissy Property is your solution. Kissy Property is an architect and construction management company who has designed and built houses in Ghana for over 10 years. Using a project management approach, we plan, manage, monitor, and control both the building and budget process. This process makes it transparent. You know how your money is spent, what happens at each stage of the project, who is involved, the days each task will be completed, and the resources which will be used to ensure this. We make building in Ghana stress-free. For free consultation, please WhatsApp 079 790 9464. Email info@kissyproperty.com. Visit www.kissyproperty.com.
It's learning time! To all moms and dads out there, we have brought school to the radio. Parents, the Ministry of Education, GES, and GBC, with support from USAID, have started an exciting new radio education program to help your child to continue learning to read at home. It is the Ghana Learning Radio, the reading program. Some of your favorite primary school teachers will take you and your child through exciting, interactive, and easy to follow radio lessons that will contain stories, interactive interactive games, riddles, and humorous characters. We have 2 sessions of reading for B1 to B3 for your child from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, with repeats on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 4 to 5 p.m. Think of it as school on the radio. During this outbreak of COVID-19, stay safe and enjoy a whole new way of learning. Tune in to The Fun, 10:30 a.m. on all GBC radio channels nationwide. We are waiting for you. Learn to read, read to learn. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Education, GES, GBC, and supported by USAID.
Repeat on Tuesdays. Akwada hu dachi anani aje obani twanani anani raho.
Hey, Asemo.
Hey, Mira, na den na wonko awoti ha na wokasa say ye.
Efie ifiri wana saka ne ho biemo. O say de edan ka no wo de akọ ho mako miensa.
Hey, aden. Na su Mira wa so ye den dodo. Ma ka kire we say bofo ye na city estate for Elton ensase a ne bo eye fofofo.
Efia se nka echi de.
Enka echi Mira ma ye nkoto bi na kasa be ye kasa ye ti ye fie mu omo sase nso de. Langa de sem ene asase wura se mami say bia eni hu.
Na won sase no wo hifa na ne bo so yesen.
Omo sase no omo ewo kaso ashalaja na ne bo nso fofofo every 6,000 Ghana cedis edikosi 9,000 Ghana cedis na de ye dekra wo mu ni se ubetimi atua sika na efa na de aka no wachemu atua na kakran.
Hey, any asem de pa o.
Hie, ensan ye why? Enipa eduasa ebedi kan akoto nsase yi bie no. Obia ebenya cement bag ba ko mako enum se pa.
Efia ka ho na nsan nyae.
Shemi ratobo bebre wo honom na emom maye frɛ wo mansa na yakɔ.
Ene fa wo mo number na ma me.
Yo, omo number no 0541 9406 84 0240 146092 0247 75 4244 0244 822266 and afe 0543 353474. What for Yena City Estate and Sasepa Masu Biara anymore.
Afia chan ada na ato a waye bosansa wonim say aka 5 days na engagement na aduru so.
Eye bibi tell ni amede engagement dress komano no na yeso yare o.
Hey sa eni akanwakoma eto yemu en esanse aseda fashion aba wo mo ebetimi ahwe aboaw na wo mo apam engagement dress ne enso ede amount
na wo mo enso ene hifo
waseda fashion for enso eye dwumakuo bi a eba ne ntade pampa a wo mo akwadare mu yie papa o betimi ahwe aboaw apam ntade ne so ede amount kama pa 5 days no o betimi ahwe awie bibia enso ede amount wo mo apempam ntade bi etese captain wo mo epam kabani street nika any top wedding gown any eye memman tade ne man tade nyina enkwada tade so wo mo epempam bi enso ewo ho
na wo mo akira kwan ewo he
wo mo ewo anya school junction wo mo Gen Bank no achi ho wo mo ni Destiny Radio enedi enhwani mu fra wo mo ewo ahomai so 0243 539518 0243 539518 aseda fashion ana
obema usu adana ose.
Tune it in, turn it up, and rip off the knob.
You are come back from the commercial break. In case you just tune in, you're live on Destiny News Tonight on Destiny Radio. We're streaming live on our Facebook handle, Destiny TV and Radio. You can send in your comments on our Facebook handle. Now moving on to business news. FOA may see a significant increase in price from rising international prices and domestic shortages in the second pricing window of May, according to the Institute for Energy Security. For the rest of May 2022, the 7.64% rise in gasoline price, 1.90% rise in gasoline price, and the 60% rise in the price of LPG on the international market will push local market prices higher. IES said in a release on Sunday. He further added that although the cedi appreciated by 0.28% against the dollar, prices of gasoline, gas oil, and LPG may still see an upward adjustment, says IES.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
The Accra Tax Drivers Association of the Private Transport Operators has announced that short distances tip within Accra has been increased to 10 Ghana cedis. According to the drivers, despite the several increments in forces, they were charging the old fare because they were afraid of losing passengers and burdening costs on them. They further says fuel and spare parts prices keep increasing and it has affected their daily sales.
Destiny Radio.
So in business news, the Deputy Finance Minister, Dr. John Kumah, says government has been consistent with an intensive education on e-levy.
E-levy education, I think we have been consistent with a lot of education on e-levy. Obviously, I don't think we can have enough of education. There have been public lectures, town hall meeting engagements, one TV or radio station after another. Everybody has been engaging the public on e-levy. I think there was no way we're going to have enough of the education. On the issue of why not wait, yes, if you have a good system which you can roll out and test for July, you don't have to wait for a better one or the best one before you do it, because either way, you still have to test run it. So let's even assume that from the May to July, it's just a good system, but we could have a better one. You are okay to do the good system and deal with the challenges that come with it until you are able to get to the July where you have a common platform and all.
He also added that they are proactively responding to challenges raised with its implementation.
That come with it until you are able to get to the July where you have a common platform and all the telcos and charging entities that are properly integrated on it, and then you are able to know in real time how the system is running. It can only get better, but I don't think you wait for better system because while you have a good one, say that you are looking to perfect it, you are not going to have a perfect situation in any time of implementation. And finally, we accept these challenges that
you are listening to Destiny Radio.
Complaints of charges that are not supposed, or exempted charges that are still being charged. And I can tell you that over the period, EIA has been refunding through the telcos and those charging entities a lot of the illegal and irregular charges that were not supposed to be done.
Keep tuning to Destiny Radio.
Proactively responding.
Deputy Finance Minister Dr. John Kumah. Now moving on to sports news. Ashanti Gold SC have been demoted from the Ghana Premier League to the Division 2 League after being found guilty of match manipulation in their 2020-21 Ghana Premier League match day 34 game against Inter Allies FC. According to GFA, the decision will take effect from the 2022-23 Ghana Premier League season. Also, Division 1 League side Inter Allies have also been demoted to the Division 2 League by the Ghana Football Association after the club was found guilty of match fixing. The Tema-based club is believed to have connived with Ashanti Gold officials in manipulating the outcome of their match day 34 game of the 2020-21 Ghana Premier League. Bechem United reached their second MTN FA Cup final on Sunday after beating Ediana Stars 2-0 at the Golden City Park in Brooklyn. Former Liverpool defender Nathaniel Pipe Ghanaian international Jeffrey to win Crystal Palace Man of the Match award following their 1-1 draw against Aston Villa in the Premier League. We go
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Stay tuned.
Hey, Kofi na hina wiawia wo kwa ho mfifire nkrata abobọ obuse hwe ebi kra na fifiri gu so mu je
afia bibi asori program aye hu posters a me kwa print enu na makọ print won kwanchen ba bi a eni kra nya fem
ma me hwe na die na ngongona ye ntwoye krampo wo hu wo so wodua bo adai wo ti Grace Money Advertising kana
omo so ne hefo
obi ni mu a wo bi kire Grace Money Advertising omo ye car branding billboards t-shirt printing 3D signage LED digital print afi pure art enioma bebre ene ka ho a wo mo ye me se wo mo bo so de eda form say fofofo
eni afia wo ya ye nipa bon nipa o kire mo kire kwan
Kofi ha ho enkachi ubetimi ehu wo mo ewo awoshi ablekuma anya school junction omo ene GN Bank no ena edi animuhwe ubetimi afre wo mo so ewo ahomai so eye 0244743694 afi 0275409215 email eye greatsimoni@gmail address no enso eye simonbindanti@gmail.com
ene ma duru ho dada
Kofi Manai Moto Great Simoni Advertising Sementia
Akwada hu dachi ananani aje obani twanani anani raho
Hey, asemo.
Mira na den na wonko awte ha na wokasa se yie.
Afia ifiri wana saka ne hu biemo. O se die edan ka no wo de akọ hu mako miensa.
Aden. Na subira waso ye den dodo. Ma ka kire we se bofo ye na City Estate for Elton ensase a ne bo eye fofofo.
Afia se nka echi de.
Enka echi mira ma ye nkoto bi na kasa be ye nkasa ye ti ye fie mu o mo sa ase nso de langa de sam ene asase wura ase mami se bia eni hu
na won sa ase no wo hifa na ne bo nso yesen
o mo sa ase no o mo ewo kaso ashalaja na ne bo nso fofofo every 6,000 Ghana cedis edikosi 9,000 Ghana cedis na de ye dekra wo mu ni se ubetimi atua sika na efa na de aka no wachemu atua na kakra
eni asem de pa o
hie ensan ye wai enipa eduasa ebedi kan akoton sase yi bie no obia ebenya cement bag ba ko mako enum se pa
afia ka ho na nsa nyae
hwemi ratobo bebre wo honom na emom maye frɛ o man sa na yakɔ
eni fa wo mo number na ma me
yo o mo number no 0541940684 0240146092 0247754244 0244822266 and afa 543353474 Bofo Yena City Estate and Sase Pa Masu Biara Enim
Ahorinu ni hobiem kasafena usia sanoma kametu fuse jainunia.
Do you want to build a house in Ghana, or are you now building one? If the answer is yes, then Kissy Property is your solution. Kissy Property is an architect and construction management company who has designed and built houses in Ghana for over 10 years. Using a project management approach, we plan, manage, monitor and control both the building and budget process. This process makes it transparent. You know how your money is spent, what happens at each stage of the project, who's involved, the days each task will be completed, and the resources which will be used to ensure this. We make building in Ghana stress-free. For free consultation, please WhatsApp 079 790 9464. Email info@kissyproperty.com. Visit www.kissyproperty.com.
afia chan ada na ato a wire bosansa wonim say aka 5 days na engagement na aduru so
eye bibi tell ni amede engagement dress koma no na yeso yare o
sa eni akanwakoma eto yemu ai esan se aseda fashion aba wo mo ebetimi ahwe aboaw na wo mo apam engagement dress ne enso ede amount
na wo mo enso ene hifo
waseda fashion for enso eyadwumakuo bi a eba ne ntade pampa wo mo akwadare mu ye papa wo betimi ahwe aboaw apam ntade ne so ede amount kama pa 5 days no wo betimi ahwe awie bibia enso ede amount wo mo epempam ntade bi etese captain wo mo epam kabani street nika any top wedding gown any eye memantade ne emantade nyina enkwadantade so wo mo epempam bi enso ewo ho
na wo mo akira kwan ewo he
wo mo ewo anya school junction wo mo GN bank no achi ho wo mo ni Destiny Radio ho wo mo ni Destiny Radio enedi enhwe animu fra wo mo ewo ahomai so 0243 539518 0243 539518 aseda fashion ana
obema usu adana ose
Tune it in, turn it up, and rip off the knob.
You're still live on Destiny News Night on Destiny Radio. Welcome back from the commercial break. Now moving on to the foreign front. Rwanda's ruling party, Rwanda Patriotic Front, is working hard to deliver on its promise to lift more citizens out of poverty ahead of the 2024 presidential election. President Paul Kagame, who is also the RPF chairman, told cadres during a recent party extraordinary meeting held at state headquarters, the Kigali Arena, that they must expedite growth and caution them against complacency and indiscipline.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
A young man simply identified as David has been launched and burned to death, allegedly by a group of Hausa men over a misunderstanding that ensued because of 100 naira balance with a commercial motorcyclist. David, who was said to be a sound engineer, was on his way home from a club when the incident occurred at Lekki Phase 1 in Lagos.
Destiny Radio.
You are listening to Destiny Radio.
Do you want to build a house in Ghana, or are you now building one? If the answer is yes, then Kissy Property is your solution. Kissy Property is an architect and construction management company who has designed and built houses in Ghana for over 10 years. Using a project management approach, we plan, manage, monitor, and control both the building and budget process. This process makes it transparent. You know how your money is spent, what happens at each stage of the project, who is involved, the days each task will be completed, and the resources which will be used to ensure this. We make building in Ghana stress-free. For free consultation, please WhatsApp 079 790 9464. Email info@kissyproperty.com. Visit www.kissyproperty.com.
Tune it in, turn it up, and rip off the knob.
You are come back now, moving on to entertainment news. Ghanaian actress Yvonne Nelson has advised popular socialite Abina Koko to monetize her nude content online and desist from showcasing it for free. She then asked Koko to create an OnlyFans page for her adult content.
To talk about anyone in that manner. She's an adult, right?
Keep tuned
just
to
a
Destiny
content
Radio.
or day to online, adult content. So if it is something she wants to do professionally, I believe there are websites and avenues out. Ifimo. So it shouldn't be free. I mean, you're doing it for free.
Plus, you said something about.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
So if it's something that she wants to do adults a year, then yeah. What I'm trying to say is she's actually doing it for free and is a waste.
Yes.
You know, and she has family, and the family members should be the ones concerned and, you know, talking about how she would receive help and all of that. Not us.
Not us.
We're not in any position to to judge her and to.
Whilst others think Abina Koko should be arrested for publishing obscene materials, she rather thinks that she's an adult and should be allowed to take control of her life.
To talk about anyone in that manner. She's an adult, right? Just a content now or day to online, adult content. So if it is something she wants to do professionally,
you are listening to
I believe there are
Radio.
websites and avenues. Sika, Efimu. So it shouldn't be free. I mean, you're doing it for free.
The voice of Ghanaian actress Yvonne Nelson. So on this note, this is where we end Destiny News Night on Destiny Radio. But before we go, a recap of the top stories. The New Patriotic Party opens nominations for regional executive elections. Collapse building kills 2 children after torrential rainfalls. Family of suspects who died in police custody petitions IGP to bring perpetrators to book. In business news, fuel prices to rise again. Institute for Energy Security reveals. And on the international front, President Paul Kagame prepares Rwanda ruling party for 2024 elections. And this is where we draw our curtains on Destiny News Night on Destiny Radio. For more news updates, you can visit our website www.destinyradioonline.com or follow us on our social media handles. YouTube is Destiny Television, on Facebook, Destiny TV and Radio, on Instagram is Destiny Radio GH1, and on Twitter, Destiny Radio GH for more news updates. Destiny News Night was brought to you by Laluanch Catering Services, with Siren Hotel Bar and Restaurant, Wafoyana Royal City Estate, and Aseda Fashion. Many thanks to my producer, DJ Humble, my executive producers, Mr. and Mrs. Asari. I'm Dorcas Benson. Have a good evening.
Don't touch that dial.
Original Koyo Enterprise. Oya Nkwankre. Ejumekuo. Mo weni swade hunu se mo pese mo ye nsu ejuma ibi. Eni American for Original Koyo Enterprise and amount. Original Koyo Enterprise etu borehole. Yesisi borehole. Yesansu blow boreholes ni mu edemount. Wetu borehole no ama emu nsuo nyina ye nchini nsuo. Ema ohwe ho. Ye wefidie bi a ye friend reverse osmosis machine. Ye de be yi nchini ni nyina efiri nsuo ni mu. Ama na ye krogen ede ama. Ye ton pure water machines, water filters. Ye wo borehole pumping machine, surface pumping machine, have a pure water and water system accessories in Ansho. Ye will be wo. Ye will engineers on my quadri on Swedish Omo abeba ababe fixing machine nama be biada wubia. Sebano boreholes a papa dia. Original Koyo Enterprise. And your last stop.
Do you want to build a house in Ghana, or are you now building one? If the answer is yes, then Kissy Property is your solution. Kissy Property